if someone told me now you're gonna go to the place where you are not gonna learn anything at all, you're gonna spend 4 years of your life, you're gonna spend a bunch of money, you're gonna go to the place where you're gonna disappoint of the love of the modern relationships forever. I will say are not. Of course no. I was talking about university now. So when I went to university as everyone else, I imagine my university year is gonna be very, very cool, very interesting. I'm gonna learn something useful, I'm gonna make some cool friends, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. After I'm gonna graduate, I'm gonna get a normal job, I'm gonna have money, and I'm gonna live my dream life. It's like they are showing on the movies, yeah? But reality was quite opposite. So first year I went to university. My major is IT, yeah? Like they are instead of teaching us like normal, useful, modern stuff, they were teaching us some old, useless stuff, which is very outdated. It was common they were teaching us like some stuff that we already learned in high school. So it was absolutely useless, okay? Then I said, yeah, okay, it's maybe first year, maybe the second grade is gonna be different, in third and fourth, it's gonna be very different, man. Yeah, like maybe it's the first grade. Maybe it's the first year, that's why it's like this. No, nothing changed in the second grade, in third grade, in fourth grade, and when we graduated, I realized like I learned inside of my room in 3 months more than they teach us in the 4 years in the university. I learned it inside of my room for free by watching some videos on YouTube. So that's funny, yeah? Not even I didn't learn anything useful from university. Got disappointed from relationships. I didn't had fun at all. I didn't meet friends, there were a bunch of people who were doing very, very bad stuff out there. They had all the bad habits, all possible. But thanks to my brain, I didn't do any of them. I don't even smoke, I don't even vape. Yeah, it's very rare in this generation, but yeah, things happen. So I graduated, time to find a job. Yeah. No one cared about my diploma at all. No one asked about my degree at all. Like, absolutely, man. No one cares. I went to job interview. All they ask about my experience. Minimum, you should have 1 year of experience, even for the stupid internship. I'm not talking about the job. For internship, you should have 1 year experience. And I'm like, okay, how I should get experience when I just graduated? I'm looking for a job to have experience, but they don't care. So then it was so hard to get a job. I even tried to change a city. I even tried to change a country. And I started to hate coding like fully. Just again, yeah, in the last year of university, when I saw they didn't teach us anything at all, I said, okay, I hate coding. Programming is not for me. I just hated it. So I started to learn different languages in the last year. So when I graduated and I saw it's hard to find a job, I focused on design. I started to learn web design by mixing the experience that I learned from coding and mixing the design. I just watched some videos how to design with the Figma. I started, okay, do web design inside of my room at home. I started to build portfolio. I started to look for a job in Upwork, but competition was too high. There were a bunch of Indians. Like they were running whole office for a job that you should do alone. So and with a cheaper price. So it was absolutely hard to find a job online even or web design. And then I got fully disappointed of IT at all. And I'm like, what the hell? Like I can't get a normal job. Everyone is asking me about my experience, at least minimum 1 year, yeah, for a stupid internship where you should go, for example, 6 months to take internship. After maybe you could get a job, maybe not. I said, what the hell? So then I start to basically apply to any job in office to work with the computer, anything, just not connecting, no, even administration in the hotel. Yeah, I tried everything, man. I tried to again move abroad. I found some jobs out there actually, but there was a problem with documents, so I returned to my small boring town. I started a YouTube channel. I started making videos in YouTube. So absolutely different story, okay? IT making videos in YouTube about comedy, about Omi TV, talking with girls, yeah. Because no one care about your diploma. You're just wasting 4 years of your life, bunch of money. You meet bunch of useless people, like you just don't worth it. Even you don't have a fun. Because I heard some people, oh, you go to university to not study, to have a fun. Yeah, bro, but I didn't have a fun. But for having fun, spend so thousands of dollars during 4 years. For that amount of money, I can move to Mexico, for example, live there as a king couple of years, man. Date supermodels, Mexican baddies, or basically any country in South America, for example, Or I can go to Indonesia, live in a Bali. Like, what the hell? What do you mean by having fun, bro? And then yeah, and then AI came out. And then AI came out, a bunch of offices inside of my town closed because of AI, because AI replaced basically junior and mid developers. Now you should be mid plus and senior to get a job. Some dudes who I knew, like, who get the job, they lost their job, because because everyone wanted to become web developer, but when AI came out, the AI replaced majority of them, So I don't know, man. Nowadays, going to the university where AI is out there, AI is replacing your job. With AI, you don't even need to go to the YouTube, yeah. Like with AI, you can learn a lot that inside of then going to the university, spend your money, stay 4 years out there. It's like insane, bro. Unless if you don't want to become a doctor, university is absolutely wasting of time, wasting of your money, wasting of your energy. Instead, you can log in inside of your room couple of months and you're gonna learn a bunch more. You don't need to pay, you don't need to meet useless people, you don't need to go out even inside of your house, yeah? Inside of your room, your laptop, your PC, you learn a bunch more than in university. They teach you and they gain so much money from you. Even though you study for free, man, you need to pay for the food, you need to pay for other stuff also, you need to pay for transport. It's like absolutely wasting of time. So even you graduate, no one cares about your diploma at all. I was in a bunch of job interviews. No one asked me about my diploma. No one asked me about my university. All I got, how many years of experience you have, what can you do? That's it. Even you mention what you can do, they say, oh, we need someone with experience. We are sorry. Like, at least 1 year. Like, because we don't have a time to teach someone new. You should have already worked on those stuff. Blah, blah, blah. It just, and you are getting very, very rage and angry, like, because movies, our parents, society, they teach us very, very different things, okay? It's like you go to school, you go to college, you graduate college, you go get a work, you earn a lot of money, then you live happily all your life. But as I said, reality is very different. So don't go to university, please, unless you are not a doctor. You're gonna burn your life. That's not worth it. So write in comments your experience. I don't know, like maybe yours was better than mine. I don't know. But all I see in social media nowadays, like everyone is talking bad about university. Everyone is saying it's absolute waste of time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.